All right. Oh, wrong screen. Oh no, my camera turned off. Oh, there we go. All right, what's up, everybody? We're ready to start watching Mike here. Mike, you can actually start whenever you're ready. Oh, well, actually, introductions. I didn't do introductions, right? So, at the top of my screen, you guys can see my good friend Mike, also Windu2000. He's the one who's going to be running through the Mega Man X trilogy for us tonight. Below him, with his head chopped off, is our good friend Gino, who's also muted, who will unmute himself from time to time to make quirky quips. And then below him, our good friend War Was Begun, Frank, who is sexy as hell and has a bright light behind him, so you can't tell just how sexy.
That reminds me.
I take that back.
Let me adjust it.
The screen is so bright because of his sexiness. That's what's going on here, dude. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a command where people can punch me in the face on stream, and I just got punched in the face. So,
Who punched you in the face?
I think it was Akuma. Yep, it says Akuma redeemed it. I guess I deserve that. Thanks, Akuma. All right, so Mike, anything you'd like to tell us before we get started?
Not much. Just this is a run through one of my favorite video game series on Super Nintendo, which is why I'm not doing 4 tonight. Just the original trilogy.
Okay, so when did you first play a Mega Man X on Super Nintendo?
I don't remember when it came out, but it was one of the first. It was when it came out. It was that year for sure.
91? Or
Yeah.
was it 90? Let me see.
I think it was 91. I was still in grade school.
It says 93, according to this.
That makes sense.
So yeah, because that would have been either 5th or 6th grade for you.
Yeah. I just remember the Nintendo Power I had at the time had like a silver cover of X on it. And I just thought he looked really awesome, and I read all the stuff about it. And I think I rented the game from Blockbuster Video back then, when that was still a thing.
Yeah.
Gino just left and ruined all our camera work.
Gino!
Let's see if he gets back. I mean, if he gets back, otherwise I'll adjust it. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Bernie? Bernie's in the Twitch chat, guys.
He's in the Twitch chat, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Gino's back.
Gino's back. We're good. So anyway, yeah, I played it back then. It was an awesome game, and then I played all the other games. But 1, 2, and 3 are the ones that I know the best so far.
So only the first 3 came out on Super Nintendo?
Right.
So what did the
Only
rest come out on?
3. 4, 5, and 6 were PlayStation, and 7 and 8 we don't talk about.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Remember, watch the Turkey Day podcast and you'll understand why.
Yeah, honestly, like I only have the Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1, which has the first 4 games. Those are the only 4 I really play, and honestly, I've never played through 3, so it'll be a first time watching a full playthrough of that for me tonight.
Cool.
Nice.
All right.
And then two I never finished because I would always get stuck on the Maverick Hunter. Wait, the stages after you beat all the bosses, and then you have to fight, those sub bosses again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agile,
Violin, and Surges.
that's right.
I
forgot, Surges? Is Surges the little pirate guy?
Yeah, the guy with the hat.
Okay.
So just to clarify some stuff, someone's asking in the chat, or Parkson's saying, hey, the game's cut off. So Mike's playing this off of Steam. So he's got the wide view right now for the menu, but when he starts playing the actual game, it's going to go to that 3/4 screen, and the game itself should be good. But if we have any issues, we'll make some adjustments.
I'll jump into it just to make sure it looks cool.
So far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
There's some gorgeous games. And,
I guess we'll go ahead and start, right?
Yeah, you can go and start already. Just audience, give me some feedback on the audio if you think it's a little low. That way we can pump it up a bit so you can hear more clearly.
I'm really curious to know what kind of monster plays with A still as a dash. Like, seriously.
I think a lot of speedrunners do it, honestly, so they can quickly...
Oh, yeah, probably, because they play probably open hand as opposed to gripping a controller.
Yeah. But I don't. I'm not a speedrunner. I mean, I can get through the games kind of quickly, but I don't know all the crazy tricks that they do.
Wait, you're starting with Armadillo?
Nah, that's the demo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that the
Oh,
demo?
okay. I'm all like, wow, Mike, like, you got the health all right away, and I guess I just missed it.
How does it look, Bobby?
Well, it looks clean. I don't know if the frame rate might be because it's coming through Discord, but I mean,
I think it's because of that. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's kind of dipping a little bit, but it's still hovering right around 30 frames per second. So
yeah. Well, the thing is,
Alright.
I'm streaming at 60. I should have dropped it to 30. Oh well. You live and you learn.
it still looks pretty clean. I'm watching it on both, so I think we're okay.
Well, once I learn how to properly stream, I'll do my own.
Hey, what do you think Dr. Kane's password is?
I don't want to know. Oh, yeah, I thought this was like a joke, like you were gonna lead into something.
It'd be funny if his password was Sigma 1, and it's all just a huge ruse by Dr. Kane.
I think it's Dr. Kane. Make it easy. Make it easy to remember.
Just without the dot.
Yeah. That way you can't guess it. It makes it harder. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and go into it then.
Alright.
If everything looks cool.
Or maybe it's Kane Doctor. To throw a little bit of a wrench in anybody trying to hack it.
Dr. Kane with a K.
Dr. Kane with it spelled like CANE. I really don't like playing these intro stages just because you don't have the dash, and it's really frustrating playing this game without the dash.
Yeah, especially, well, at least in this one. The other ones you do have the dash.
Yeah.
But then I get frustrated because and hopefully it won't screw me over in this game. I get so used to having the air dash in the other games that I sometimes forget that it's not in this game.
Yeah, overall, the frame rate looks a little choppy, but it's still very watchable, I think. I mean, what are your viewers saying?
No one. One of them. Parkson's asking me if I want to play Animal Crossing with him.
He's like, man, I'm not watching this Mega Man X playthrough. I'm gonna play a real game, Animal Crossing. Tom Nook waits for no one.
What do you mean playing your way, Parkson? Like playing in your style, or you mean playing Animal Crossing with you? I've never beaten a Mega Man X game.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually think they're a little easier than regular Mega Man.
Yeah, the only Mega Man I've ever beat is Mega Man 3. Well, that's not true. I beat the original Mega Man, and then Mega Man 3.
I wasn't, like we talked about before, I wasn't ever a Mega Man fan because I didn't have any of the games growing up, so by the time I got to play Mega Man X, then I tried, I think it was Mega Man 7, the first one on Super Nintendo, and I was like, Mega Man X is way better, so.
Yeah, I agree. I think Mega Man X is definitely a better game. But
yeah, I have more fun. I suck at the original Mega Man.
But, I mean, like I said, I think I probably would have loved it if I grew up with the games,
Oh, so Parkson is alluding to, he wants me to play Animal Crossing communist style. Not exactly sure what that means. I know he played it dictator style. Because he was talking about in the New Leaf version for the DS. He was talking about how he played it like a dictatorship. So,
oh man, I hate when Vile keeps walking and if he misses you and he kills you.
Yeah,
by
that's happened to me.
What? That can happen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you touch him, you can die.
Because he drains your health, and that's when he immobilizes you.
Oh, we got some ass on the screen. Hey, all dogs watching the stream too.
Hey, what's up, Aldo?
What's up, Elder? Should I be using real names? Sorry.
Just so you know, Mike, he says, "What's up, gents? Kick-ass 2 hands."
Hey, there's the only way to beat. Well, no, I'm not gonna. The only way Mike beats Mega Man X is with both hands.
Oh yeah, man. Haven't tried one-handed yet.
You know what? I wonder if this would be fun to play with an arcade stick.
Oh,
That would be interesting.
would be.
I wonder how much smoother you would move.
Aldo says it's fine about his name.
Ah, cool.
Aldo said, "Don't use his real name, guys."
Oh, Park Sun says, so to play the communist way, you kill the people who disagree with you and force everyone else to work. Okay. I thought that was the normal mode for Animal Crossing, though.
I know. That's not just communist. I'm like, it's also capitalism.
You're right.
I don't think I've played an Animal Crossing game yet.
Neither have I. The first one was on GameCube, right, Bobby?
Yeah, in North America, the actual first one in Japan was on N64. And it was
really?
called Animal Forest.
Do you know if there's any ROMs for it with like an English patch?
I don't know. I've never looked it up. I mean, because essentially the GameCube version is the N64 version, only with updates.
Oh, I see. So, not really worth playing it anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. It's funny, the only Japanese only game I can think of on N64 that I want to play is Doshin the Giant. I don't know if you're familiar with that one. You play this big yellow giant who goes around and helps people. You know, it's supposed to be like a kind of a relaxing game, nothing like too pressing, but it was announced here for the States and then never got released.
You know what game I never understood the appeal for was Katamari Dochi or whatever it's called.
Damasi?
Like whatever it is, where you're rolling around just trying to like.
Dude, that game is amazing. I bought it immediately.
I never understood the appeal, and I still don't understand the appeal.
Bro, it's cute, it's challenging, and it has amazing music.
Yeah, I don't know. I think by the time it came out, that's when, like, the survival horror renaissance was already happening. So I was like, yeah, it doesn't really appeal to me.
What was that, 2005? Because I think that's when it came out.
Maybe. So, I mean, by that time, all the first 4 Silent Hills, all the way up to Resident Evil 4. So I was playing mostly, horror games or action games. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest, like, I've tried playing some of the other games in the series, but, like, that first one is great, but they don't really do much to add to the game, in my opinion. So I've never really gotten into any of the other versions of the game. I actually played the original for stream sometime last year. Or maybe it was earlier this year. Yeah. But, I mean, when it came out, it was $20, and I bought it right away.
You're like, that's worth it.
Yeah, and it totally was. I mean, in retrospect, I would have paid the $50 for it, but I mean, still, it was even better that it came out so cheap.
Excuse me. You know what? Dang it.
No, Park-san, we are not going to play X7. We've already established that.
Oh, no. X7 does not exist.
So the original Mega Man X collection was better because it only had the first 6 games.
Oh, yeah. Even the current one only has the first 6 games, at least as far as I'm
Fucking
concerned.
Park-san punches me in the face. Aldo said that Doshin the Giant, the reason it wasn't released is it was supposed to be a 64 DD game. And that's right.
Oh,
wow.
I forgot about that. Thanks, Aldo.
Was it a disc drive game in Japan?
Well, yeah, because the disc drive did release in Japan.
Yeah, but they only had, 15 games?
Yeah, and Doshin the Giant was one of them.
Man, I tell you what, Mega Man X has such good music. I forgot whose. When I hear my favorite track, I'll point it out. Oh, you know what? It was Kill Penguins. Yeah, that intro with that little techno, kind of. Yeah, I love that stuff.
I think I have two favorite tracks. One's in Mega Man X2.
Yeah, Mega Man X2 has, I think, my favorite track from the first 3 games. I just don't remember what it is. No,
Yeah,
I mean, what stage of it?
For me, it's the last. I call them Sigma stages, but
Yeah.
I'll point it out when we get to that.
Wait a minute. It was released on the GameCube?
What was? Yeah.
Doshin the Giant.
Oh, that. I thought you were talking about Mega Man X
No.
collection.
Sorry.
Yeah,
No, you're good.
I think it was.
No, it was. The Mega Man X
Okay.
collection was released on PS2 and GameCube. That first
Oh,
version.
that's right. I had the.
Do
GameCube
you
version one.
understand?
Yeah, you gave me it because you managed to get a much more convenient version of it.
Hey, Akuma wants you to convert your Mega Man model to Mega Man from Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
No. No.
Frank was
Yeah, that was
on
an
it.
awful design.
The fact that they ever did that is so, like, it's like it's like somebody on the team was like the Mike B, who's like, it'd be hilarious.
All right, so
then
Doshin the
they-
Giant did release on GameCube, but it only released in Japan and Europe.
Of course.
Yeah. But I mean, at least that means I can find an ISO version of it for GameCube and try it out.
What did release on the disk drive anyway?
I don't know. Let me check.
I thought there was a Zelda game on the disc drive.
So the, you know how they have that, what the hell is it called? The upgraded one for Ocarina of Time. If I remember correctly, that was supposed to be released on the disc drive. I'm going to look it up right now, though.
Which upgraded version, though?
The one that they released as a special with Wind Waker,
Oh, like
the Ocarina of Time Master Quest. Is that what it was called?
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of annoying that they did the Master Quest on one disc, and then for the 4 game copy, they had just the regular version of Ocarina. Like, it's too bad they didn't have both.
Okay, so here's what they released. Mario Artist Paint Studio. Doshin the
Terrible.
Giant was released. Something called RanNet Disc. I guess maybe a network thing. And then another Mario Artist called Talent Studio. SimCity 64. There is an expansion kit for F-Zero X. Japan Pro Golf Tour. Doshin the Giant. Tinkling Toddler Liberation Front Assemble. God damn. Mario Artist Communication Kit. And Mario Artist Polygon Studio. That's it.
Copy. I didn't realize this would be difficult with the headphones on because I can't really hear him too well rushing by.
Oh, well, then
Oh.
just tell us to be quiet then.
Nah, that's cool.
Yeah, they do it for AGDQ all the
Yeah.
time. They're like, all right, I need to focus, so shut
I'm
up for
all
a minute.
I still beat him.
Okay, it's called Uru Zelda. And that was the Master Quest version.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, Aldo just pointed that out for me. Thanks, Aldo. Whoever's playing, stop being good. No, he can't. That's the whole point of watching him play.
Wait, who said to stop being good?
Park-san, he's always creating what do you call it? Creating controversy.
Oh, he's a
He's an
contrarian.
instigator. Oh, yeah, he's also contrarian.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment, so thank you.
Discount Airman. Yeah. What was it? What's the boss's name you just fought? The eagle dude?
Oh, damn.
Oh, Storm Eagle. Oh,
Storm
you gotta
Eagle.
Okay, Storm Eagle. Storm Eagle.
Storm Mingle.
Storm Eagle.
That works too.
That's all right. I'll go back and get that secret. I sometimes miss.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Like, I usually have an issue with that once or twice.
What do you need that secret for?
It's the updated X-Buster.
Oh, okay.
I don't really need it now, but
No, just to make sure you get it.
yeah, it's nice to not have to backtrack to this level again. But it's all good.
Was that it?
No, that was the
sub-tank.
Oh, okay.
There's 3 secrets in this level.
Yeah, and they're all very conveniently located near each other.
Team TM, welcome to the stream. Hope you like yourself some Mega Man X. Good, who's good? Mike, playing in the top up there on my screen. I am Mushi Live streaming it, but Mike asked if we could stream it tonight, and Frank and Gino, wherever the heck he is, are here commenting on the game.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for joining us.
Just commenting in general, not necessarily on the game.
Yeah, that's true. We've been talking about other things.
It's all good.
Speaking of which, I was going to ask you if we can check next week. Maybe I can stream the Resident Evil 2 and 3.
The originals,
nice.
Back to back.
On the seamless HD versions.
Sweet. Could definitely do that. Do you want to run your own OBS, or you just want to stream it to Discord and capture it like this?
Yes.
Okay. So
This.
you said yes, so that's yes to both. That you can't do both.
That'll be interesting.
Well.
Well, one of these days when I can go over to your house and teach you how to do it when this damn pandemic's over, then we'll start you up that way.
We should have a stream about teaching Frank how to stream.
So
and me too, because I don't know how to do it, obviously.
Timu TM lets us know that the world record for beating this game is 34 minutes 54 seconds for 100%. So we're definitely not
That's not going to happen tonight.
We're not doing a speed run. We're just doing a fun run.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, honestly, it's like speed running old games like this. I see the appeal in watching because there's not really a world to explore. But for newer games, I'm not really a fan of watching those speed runs because, you know, the whole point is enjoying the world.
Yeah.
And the story and everything like that.
Someone replied with an inconceivable sound bit. Oh, you know what? Oh man, what the heck? I guess Mike's captions closed.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Let me refresh it. Hang on.
Yeah, it's because there's a way to do the captions now where all of us who are in stream can be captioned. But right now it's just me and Mike, because if I put all 4 of us, this text would be so small you couldn't read any of it. I don't even know if you guys can read it now. Probably really small.
It's really small, and the only way I can read it is because I have it on my TV.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get on there. More bigger.
I think my caption link is dead, so
all right.
Probably have to send me another one.
That's right. I'll just adjust it back to my normal caption size, and people can just read what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're the main contact anyway.
I forgot, Mike. How those electric charges on the ground? Who is it that you have to take out to make sure those don't occur?
Storm Eagle.
Storm Eagle does it? Okay.
If you look in the background, it's hard to see in this version. Mm-hmm. You'll see his aircraft that you fight him on. It's like crashed in through the roof. Actually, in the Mega Man X Maverick Hunter remake for the PSP, they detail that like more, so it's more noticeable. So it's pretty cool because you can see, like, I actually didn't know that that's what happened until I played that version of the game.
Cool. I had no idea either.
Alright, I'm texting Gino to find out where he's at.
Is he gone?
Yeah, he's been gone. He was here for like 5 minutes and then he disappeared again.
You know, okay, so right now, Mike has 3 out of the 4 upgrades. He's got the helmet that allows him to destroy certain ceilings, or
Yeah, you can break
certain sections.
through rocks and stuff.
He's got, of course, the dash boots, and he also has the upgraded X-Buster. I was playing through this, what was it, like a few months ago, and I completely forgot about that heart tank, and I was like trying to get the fireball, and I was like, why am I not getting it? And then, of course, it's because I had forgotten this one. The easiest one to get in the whole game.
Yeah, I did that, not with that one, but I think I forgot a sub-tank one of the times I was playing through this. And I was mad. I was like, what the hell is going on? I know I got everything, but for whatever reason, I just forgot about the sub-tank.
Yeah.
Usually I remember the sub-tanks since there's only 4 of them, and they actually fill up exactly. For me, it's more the heart ones. Yo, dude! When you max out your hearts, it's just slightly above the enemy weapon meter. So,
yeah, so you can tell when you're missing one.
Yeah.
Usually. I mean, sometimes I forget.
Yeah.
Aw, he was lit up like Christmas.
Let's see if you can get frame perfect shot for when he brings up his arms.
Yep. It's really tricky.
Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten it maybe like once or twice.
That'll kill him.
He did.
Yeah, I've accidentally done it once, but I've never been able to control it. It's literally the frame when he stops flashing.
Hey, Akuma's asking, and I'm thinking he's asking all of us, what do we prefer, Mega Man or Metroid? Now, Akuma, are you asking about the original Mega Man, or are you just talking about the series in general? I mean, I think everyone knows my answer, right? Is Metroid.
Yeah.
Well, if you're talking about the original Mega Man, well, Metroid for sure. But if you're talking about Mega Man X compared to Metroid, I never played any of the Metroids really, so my vote would be Mega Man X.
And I think you have to compare more like Mega Man X through 6 to, to the 2D Metroids. It wouldn't be fair to compare them to the Primes. They're completely different types of games.
Yeah.
At this point, it's just like preference.
Yeah. Mike did something that I never thought to do. So, to get the heart extender in this, normally what I do is when that destroyer thing is going through, I just get behind it and I destroy it before it breaks all the rocks. But Mike went in front of it, and I'm like, that makes way more sense and it's faster.
Yeah, I've played this game so many times, the way I used to play it back in the day is probably completely different to the way I play it now.
I just realized I explained that terribly, so I'll just point it out when it happens again.
Hey, you were alright.
Alright, this part right here. Never thought to do that.
Oh yeah, that part, right, for the heart?
Yeah. I always was behind it.
I'm gonna die. Damn.
Oh.
It's because I told you guys at the beginning of this that I sometimes forget that I don't have the air dash.
Air dash, yeah.
And my intention there was to jump and then dash over the spot. So
yeah,
it's something it's the muscle memory for a different game entirely.
Yeah, you've been playing too much X2.
Yeah.
And 3.
X2 actually is my favorite. Although I warmed up to X3 recently.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Small Keeve? I did get that link to that NAS setup, so I will be checking it out. I saved it to my favorites.
Alright, so I'm going to be doing something. You can actually set up for the Dragon Punch here. Or not the Dragon Punch, the Hadouken.
I didn't realize it. I thought you had to do it after you had everything.
You only have to do the 5th try with everything.
Okay, good to
So as
know.
long as you stand on that ledge 4 times prior,
Yeah.
when you come back to it, it'll be there. The
Cool.
only thing is, I didn't intend to die at that point, so I don't know if I can die the 3 times right now. So we'll see. But I usually do it so I don't have to play this level, like, so. I mean, you're
Yeah.
still playing it the same amount.
But
I fucking-
you're not having to come back later at this time.
Yeah, exactly. So I got 2 and 0s of life too, so I should be able to kill myself 2 more times, and it'll be good.
Timo TM acknowledges that he doesn't understand why people get behind the digger either. It's like, you guys who get behind the digger are stupid. So I would have done the same thing, because in Super Metroid there's a part of the game where you get behind a digger, but in that case there's no way to get in front of it. You just have to wait. And the thing is, if you destroy it, then you have to leave the room and come back in order for it to start all over and break through those walls.
Oh, well, see, you don't need it to break through anything. I also like destroying it.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Alright, that should be good. Now I can just finish this level.
Nah, small keep. I didn't buy that NAS yet. It's gonna take some time. Right now I'm looking at upgrading my monitor first. I need a much better monitor. I have a Piecel garbage monitor.
I think it's Mega Man's birthday today too, right?
Is it?
Oh.
I think so.
Too bad it's
sure.
not Mega Man X's birthday.
I mean, if that's true, then this whole stream was totally planned.
Yeah, we planned it this way.
Well, this stream was planned.
Well, I mean, it was planned for that.
Oh, okay.
Because we always knew that.
Oh, hey, Mike, it might be too late now, but that guy, Timu TM, was saying you need to see the spot where the capsule spawns. You know what he means?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, you don't have to stand up there, huh?
I just read what he said. I'm not sure what that means, so.
What do you say? Well, I think he's saying that you just need to make sure that you're at the place, like visually.
Oh, that you don't have to jump
Like
up
you
there?
don't have to actually jump up there every time.
Okay.
For me, it's just kind of a
habit
thing that I always do.
You can shoot him while he's bouncing around, Mike, because he doesn't have his armor.
Oh yeah, thank you. Another thing that because what I'm usually used to doing is just this, so I can kill him really fast. Ah, he's dead. Thank you for that.
That look on his face. Like, oh shit, I'm dead. No, Park-san, it's not my birthday. That's not till April. Mushi's birthday is the day I finished exam. Oh, by the way, Small Key's in the chat. Let's throw him a congratulations. He just finished his finals. He's officially a college graduate.
Hey, congratulations.
Congratulations,
degree
Small
in?
Key. I want to say he said it was computer science or computer programming.
Ah.
Yeah, he said computer science.
Cool, nice,
Congrats,
man.
bro.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Here,
congrats.
bro, I got a free TNA party for you. Hang on.
Oh, be right back.
I do like the ladies, you know. I do like them.
Yeah, this is good.
Just for you, Small Key. All right, what level are we in now?
This is the launch octopus level. We've got, I believe, 3 more after this. No, 2 more after this, and then I gotta backtrack a little bit to get some of the secrets.
Alright, I'm back.
Cool.
Welcome back.
Yes, I put the ass in there just for you, Small Key.
Who's breathing heavily?
Frank.
Ah.
hate this.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to Vicky, small key.
Alright. Too bad you don't have Boomer Quanger's weapon.
Yeah, I used to do that stage first, but it's actually more annoying to fight him than it is to fight Octopus.
Yeah, it is.
So I prefer to have.
What does the Quanger weapon
Quanger's
do?
It'll chop off Octopus's limbs, which actually makes it easier to fight Octopus because he can't do the spinning move.
Alright, Gino said he's going to be in and out.
Cool.
What a surprise. Oh, those spikes.
I wish that was a euphemism.
Those spikes at the bottom of the stage, they always look like teeth because they have that pink kind of gums.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, ew.
Oh my god!
Man, that didn't give you anything.
Yeah. Hopefully I won't have to use a sub-tank here. Sometimes this guy fucks me up.
Yeah.
Burgers? What are you talking about, small key? What burgers?
Yeah, well, cutting off his arms, I think, also prevents him from shooting those homing ones.
Yeah. All he'll do is jump back and forth and shoot the smaller missiles, so you can actually just keep firing and blow up all of them that are coming towards you. So it's a little easier, but like I said, Quanger, I think, is a more annoying enemy.
Yeah.
And then when we get to the end, I'm
In-N-Out
just going to
burger,
Dragon
okay.
Punch, Fireball both of those guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully. We'll see if
Hey, the
We'll see if
captions
we
know
can
what
pull it off.
In-N-Out Burger is.
everyone knows In and Out.
Oh,
Even
wait.
people who don't have In and Out.
Now I said in and out, and it actually spelled out the words in and out. How about In-N-Out Burger? Oh, so I have to say In-N-Out Burger, and then it does the
No.
In-N-Out.
Because it says In-N-Out Burger, regular.
In-N-Out Burger. See, now it has it. See, now
don't remember if-
what?
It's
I
very
re-
temperamental.
It is.
I'm doing this stage again, by the way, because I don't remember if I got the heart or not.
No, you didn't.
Cool. Thank you.
See, Timu TM, this is why we are not speedrunners.
Yeah. Maybe one day, but that'll always be the dream.
Like I will 100% Link to the Past and Super Metroid, but I'll never 100% Super Metroid in like an hour.
Yeah.
And I'll never finish Link to the Past in like less than 5. Freaking that game with its 80 dungeons. No, Park-san. Only if you stop being good. I also got Kiki the cat villager on my island now, Mushi. You got Kiki the cat in your island, small key? Dude, we really need to do another play together of what's it called, of Animal Crossing.
Alright, 2 more
See, if
stages.
You
Well, I mean,
beat
2
this-
more stages before the end stages. So, like,
Park-san's bragging that he beat this game in 5 minutes, but then he also said he did it with glitches, so...
there
We're
are
doing-
actually a lot of crazy glitches I've seen people do in this game.
We're doing a glitchless run.
Yeah. It's not an any percent run.
I think I could probably do a speed run of these games if I practice enough of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hard part, is making the time to practice.
Actually, I had a conversation about speedrunning with someone at work, and And his argument was like, why would you want to speedrun, then you can't enjoy the game? And I just told him, like, well, before you even can attempt to speedrun, you have to play the shit out of that game.
Yeah.
Like, by the time you're speedrunning it, you know everything about that game.
Here, I gotta read this to you guys from Akuma. In a certain context, Mega Man is a serial killer traveling across the world collecting trophies for each victim. The Ted Bundy of the gaming world.
Did he collect trophies?
He collects all
referring to the
weapons.
power-ups, I guess.
No, I'm talking about Ted Bundy.
Oh, I don't
Well,
know.
didn't he have people's body parts in his refrigerator?
That was Jeffrey Dahmer.
That was Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, that
I think.
was Dahmer.
I'm like, because I'm trying to think. It was Dahmer had that. John Wayne Gacy, I think, had the kids like buried in his front yard or something. I don't think Ted Bundy had trophies of his victims, but
Freaking
I
Aldo.
could be wrong.
I like how dark this playthrough just got.
Look, Aldo says, Kid Mega Man lures his victims into a VW Beetle like Ted Bundy did. That takes a lot of charm. Hey, did you guys ever play Unreal Tournament? I just asked because Small Cube was bringing it up in chat.
Yeah, played it.
I used to
No.
back in the day.
Actually, the only version I played was that PS2 version. You remember that first year PS2? Like load times were like 2 minutes to start a
Oh.
match.
Yeah, that was a horrible version.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't have a computer that could run it at the time.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I never played it. The only Quake I ever played from beginning to end was Quake 1.
Ah, come on.
Are you talking about Quake or Unreal?
Quake or Unreal?
Oh, wait. Yeah, what am I talking about? We're talking about
Old
Unreal.
man Bobby.
God.
Old man Bobby.
No, actually, I never played an Unreal then. It's because I read
Bobby's
Unreal,
like-
and of course I was thinking of Quake 3.
Bobby's like, that's weird. I don't remember Metroid X being a game. What is Mike playing?
Metroid X. Alright, I do gotta play this level again to get the heart.
Yeah.
Luckily, this is the shortest level in the game.
Yeah.
So Small Key was bringing up something called a ballistic mod. I don't know what it did though. Apparently, it was so good that you could teleport across the game with it, I guess.
Oh wow.
In Unreal
Yeah.
or Mega Man?
No, Unreal Tournament 2004. Yeah, Aldo's agreeing with him, apparently. Aldo's familiar with it.
Yeah. Okay. So I never played Unreal, but I know Unreal 2 had a lot of controversy. Like it really upset the fan base. Can anybody tell me why? Just really quick.
I don't know. Anyone in the chat?
I
Anyone in the
don't,
chat
but
answer that?
maybe somebody else.
Yeah, because they pretty much consider that like the death of the Unreal series, but I don't know why. I didn't even realize that Unreal, the first one, was not a tournament game. Because
Yeah.
I wasn't really too much of a PC gamer. Like all I really played was Quake and Doom. So
I
And
got
then, of
into
course,
it when it was
playing
an arena, arena shooter.
So yeah, tournament.
Yeah.
Small Key
didn't
does
really-
agree that Unreal 2 was awful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like, but why was it so awful?
I don't know. He hasn't responded yet. Maybe All Dog knows. I should tell Akuma to earn his producer credit and look it up. I don't know. I'll have to ask my Faja. Small Cube's gonna ask his Faja.
Man. Oh, don't you have to go get the sub T from Spike Mandrill stage 2?
Thank you for reminding me. I was actually about to go into the other stage. That's why we're a team, man.
I'm just here to watch.
Well, I was just thinking about it because I'm like, I know at some point you have to use, what's it called? You have to jump to shoot that stupid thing so it angles down.
You also kind of, you have to, I find that I have to kill that enemy up there all the time. Otherwise it'll always go after the enemy.
I don't think I ever had that issue. I think as long as I shot it on the descent of the jump.
Yeah, for me, I seem to, maybe it's just me, but I always seem to have problems if that stupid enemy's up there. So that's why I always kill it.
Gotcha. Aldo enjoyed Unreal 2, huh?
No, he didn't say that.
First.
He said he enjoyed Unreal Tournament 2. Or Unreal Tournament.
Okay.
No, it says Unreal 2.
I didn't realize he had posted right now.
Man, old man Bobby.
It is old man Bobby night.
That's right, man.
It's all good.
I really felt like an old man because, like, I was telling the kids something when, you know, when we're going through stuff, and I'm like, where did I put my pen? And I'm like holding it in my hand. I'm like, where did I put it? And then the kids are like, Mr. Cerna, it's in your hand. I'm like, ah, dang it. Like, there goes my my credibility, but it's alright. It says Old Man Bobby Knight with a K.
So now I'm being compared to an asshole basketball coach.
Oh, you know what? What's it called? I think you can shoot him when his arm is out, like anywhere on his body.
Freaking Bernie.
As long as you're not in front of the arm, you can.
Yeah.
No,
Bernie. See? Like right there, you're able to shoot him.
Yeah, that's how I usually do it. It's just tricky because you have to make sure you don't
get hit by the arm.
Get hit by the arm too much.
Bernie says.
So usually, go ahead.
I was gonna say Bernie says that Gino's empty chair has such a charisma to it.
Maybe he should join.
Well,
in
I
place.
can say that we're seeing Gino's chair more than we have Gino tonight.
I remember when Gino's here, we can't really see him.
It's like Mr. Robot.
Oh, you know what, Small Keeb? I haven't looked at those Mindstorms yet. I forgot we had talked about them. I kind of took you at your word that they were awful. Well, now that I got some time, I can look at them now.
Yeah, since you're not having to play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
It's so weird to be streaming but not having to hold the controller in my hand.
Alright, so now Mike is going to be fully upgraded. He's going to be at X's maximum abilities.
Maximum Xness.
There you go.
Thank you for commenting, Frank.
Of course. Although I should have been commenting on the other stages, but
That's all good. I'll talk more about the other games. I figure most people probably have played this game.
yeah. Sadly, that's the only one I'm really familiar with, at least the most. Yeah, if I know if you don't. Okay, never mind. I don't know, but if you don't kill one of the bosses by the time you come here, then other rocks will be falling in that section as well, where you just had to fight those rock men. I just forgot which enemy you have to kill before. Is it Armored Armadillo?
I don't know. To be honest, this has always been the last stage that I've ever done. So
yeah,
I've never seen the other variations of the stage.
Wait, why are you skipping the cool robot outfits?
Because they take too long.
Oh, okay.
he's kind of speedrunning.
Yeah, so we're semi-speedrunning.
So it's not speedrunning. It's what's a good term for it? Brisk pace running.
Yeah, it's power running.
Bernie says, I stand for Gino's chair.
Well, that's weird because you should be sitting for Gino's chair.
I know, I thought that was weird too. Maybe he means I like he wants to stand in for Gino's chair? Is that what you're asking me, Bernie? Do you want to join us on Discord, Bernie, and take Gino's place?
I like how Gino was asking yesterday, like, tomorrow, right? Thursday? Cool. And then now he's not here.
Isn't that gonna mess up all your cameras though, Bobby?
Nah, I can adjust it for him. It's not a big deal.
Oh yeah. Come on, Bernie.
He says no, standing. Something means that you're stalking and a fan. Oh, okay. So he's not standing. He says I stand for Gino's chair. So he's
Alright, so
stalking.
you need
it.
to get the Hadouken, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have everything else in case. Yeah,
Oh.
I have everything else.
Let's look at your switch to an enemy weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're good.
I have all the health. I do need to fill up that sub T though, and probably
Yeah.
get all my lives back.
Yeah, you
So
do.
wait, are you going to be
Right
able to get the Hadouken now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, you don't need full sub Ts, at least I don't think so, but I just want to have all of my stuff filled.
I think you have to have everything filled up.
You might. I honestly, geez, I should know all this, but for some reason I can't remember.
Well, you know, by default, you probably have everything, so it's not something you've ever had to,
Yeah,
think about.
I think you are right though. You do need full sub Ts before you get the.
Yeah, well, I think you need full enemy weapons too. But I don't know. It's one of the requirements.
It's just full health and
Full sub Ts.
full sub Ts probably, and
Okay.
what's it called?
Of
Lives
course, all
don't
the
matter,
upgrades. Yeah, lives don't matter.
but I'm gonna get them anyway just because. I
That way,
wanna
in
have
case.
them.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna die, but
Okay, so when you say sub tanks, what do the sub tanks do?
so if you're running low on health, you can use it to refill your health.
Oh, okay, so they're like the
Which-
reserve tanks in Super Metroid.
But you just have to fill them up as well. So
Yeah.
So, like, to use the Hadouken, do you have to have all of it filled up too? Because I know, isn't that
Yeah.
the case with the Dragon Punch?
not the sub tanks, but your health has to be full.
Just your regular health, okay.
Oh, really? I thought everything had to be full.
You just have to have full health. So if you're not full and you need to use it, you can use a sub tank to refill it, and then
Okay.
you can use it again until you take it. Alright, 9 lives.
So Bernie's not going to be able to join us because he's got obligations in about half an hour.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, why can't he join us after he comes back?
Because he always says he'll join us and then he never does after he comes back.
Oh, okay. So he's just not even pretending today.
Yeah, he's not pretending.
He's just being considerate. It's all good. I, for one, like Gino's chair being on this stream.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice chair.
I guess. I like how Bernie also said it ominously. I gotta pick up you know who.
Yeah. Aldo's like, yeah, he's a liar. And it's also a dignified chair.
I think I took a hit. That's alright.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yep, small keeb, you have escaped the obligations of college and move on to the obligations of reality. Which, I don't know, is a little bit better.
Yeah, of
Hey,
course.
there it is. Oh, I forgot he's wearing the gi and everything.
Well, you're making pretty good time right now.
Well, it's 8:11. Nice. Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't streamed this for an hour yet. About like 56 minutes in.
That's about right. And usually from here on out, it'll be like 20 minutes, I think, to get through all of these stages.
Okay. So
Depending
first,
on how fast I kill the enemies.
Yeah.
yeah. So this is the first of the Sigma stages. And the end boss is a stupid spider. That's a piece of garbage.
Yeah, I hate
forgot.
that boss.
I know you have to fight Chill Penguin during this semi-boss rush mode. Who else do you have to fight in this first Sigma stage?
Actually, I think this one's just the Coinger.
I thought you had to fight Chill Penguin.
He's the first one in the next Sigma stage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then I know one of the last ones I think is Octopus, right?
Yeah.
Launch Octopus.
It's Launch Octopus, and then it's right before the boss in that stage. It's the Mammoth.
Okay.
Oh, is this like an invincibility mode?
Yeah.
The charged up version of that one lets you walk
Oh,
through.
when you charge it up. Okay, that's cool.
Ugh, stupid vial.
Yeah, there's a slight trick you can use to make it easier to kill this guy. Let's see if it works for me though.
All Dog, he's playing it on Steam right now.
Okay, so remember, Mike, the first thing he's probably going to do when you fight him is jump, so don't do the Hadouken right away.
Actually, what I found out you can do is if you dash twice, he usually always chases you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we'll see if it works this time. I've been able to do it consistently the past couple times I played through this. Of course, you gotta let him kill you again. I also found that if you're not shooting at him, he kind of walks around for some reason.
He's not an aggressor.
Yeah,
So you gotta aggro him.
yeah.
Oh, small cube. Cube. No, it's not the spider from Doom. Spider Mastermind. This spider is much more annoying.
Yeah, I'd rather fight the Doom variation of Arachnotrons. Alright, let's see.
What? How did you go? What?
What?
See? Jump.
Boom!
Oh, I didn't hear him say Hadouken.
He said it.
He says it really fast.
He says, Hadouken!
Hadouken.
It's hilarious the way he says it. I love it. There it is. Dude, you just Hadouken 0. What the hell?
He'll be back.
He'll be back. Fades to dust, but comes back later.
No, you bastard. That's alright. There should be some health up there. Or I can get health from one of these guys, maybe. I don't want to use the sub-T this early. Because I just don't want to fucking...
Use the sub-T this early?
Yeah, exactly. If I have to, I have to. I don't care.
Hey, you do. Just made it clear that you did. Change
Yeah,
your mind.
I really do care, but it's alright. I don't care. God, none of these enemies are giving me fucking... Come on. Oh,
Damn
yeah,
RNG.
there we go.
You just had to complain.
Yeah, it's how things usually work in my life.
Hey, squeaky wheel, man.
Hadouken. That's what I should have put as a sound effect on the start of the stream.
Oh, yeah. You could.
Yeah, small cube. That's a lot of data. Guy built up 10 gigabytes worth of data on GitHub for his projects for class.
Dang.
Damn.
Ugh, damn spider. Have you been able to kill him with the Hadouken or no?
I can, but it's hit or miss, man. Depends on
Yeah.
what he does.
Oh, yeah, this piece of shit.
Like, when usually he fucks me over when he shoots those stupid spiders.
You can use the shotgun ice.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna... I mean, if I get to a point where it looks like I might be able to use the sub-D and Hadouken, then we'll do that.
Okay.
but I'm not gonna waste it just for the chance at Hadoukening him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah, you bastard.
that's AI for you. Sure is, Small Cube.
Yeah, I always hate this stupid spider boss. You're getting a pretty good pattern though. I usually end up like where I get put in the corner and I get hit.
Yeah, I really hate that.
Yeah, you're good.
Ah, damn. There we go.
Yeah, play like that.
Oh, hey! Whoa! Getting a raid. Who did I get raided by? Hey,
Nice.
Tomato with the raid. And my screen cut it off. What the hell? I'm gonna have to fix that. Hey, what's up, Tomato? Thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone to the stream. You guys are watching my good friend Mike try to beat this stupid spider in Mega Man X. We're almost done here with the first Mega Man X. We are doing a run through of X2 and X3 as well tonight. Courtesy of Mike, he's running all three of them. Just to clarify, no speed run here. We're not that fancy or good.
Yeah.
What? And again, game punch in the face for being honest. What the hell? Hey, what's up, Dales? Welcome to the stream. And Manix here. Wow. Brought everybody with you. Gravebook's here. Gravebook punched me in the face. It's okay then. Okay, I'll send right after Raylan's back. Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody.
Man. Alright, I think I cursed you with my good pattern comment.
Hey,
That's
Aram
alright.
Girl's here too.
I'm gonna
Hello,
have to-
welcome. Hope you guys are doing well tonight.
The rest of the levels, honestly, I think I only use one sub
The
T.
All-Stars are here. Welcome, everybody. Really appreciated you guys. Hey, well, since you guys are all here, let's have a quick dance party free of charge.
Since I don't have the stream running, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you don't have it, so you can't see my tits and boobies and my ass dancing on stream.
Oh,
That's what I got
you.
going on.
You have to do that for me after the run.
All right, I'll do a private show.
Oh wow, you got some good drops.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I need.
How'd the Donkey Kong Country run go, Tomato? Were you able to? Oh, well, actually, I saw you. You had, I think you had beat King K. Rool, but what did you play after that? Yeah, Keeb's been in here. We've been celebrating his graduation. I don't even know what play. Just staring at chat. That doesn't surprise me, Tomato. You're entertaining no matter what you do. Alright, what are we doing now, Mike?
Well, I decided I'd get in one of the mechs just so you'd be pleased.
Oh, I mean, I didn't care either way. I just was questioning it. It's like, oh, yes, he's wearing a mech suit. It's
I
like
don't know, man.
Mega Man
You sounded-
Gundam.
You sounded
You
a
did
little
sound kind of
upset.
disappointed. Yeah.
Alright, maybe I was. I was trying to
Oh,
hide
He's
it.
getting upset. You better get out.
Ah, man. Took a hit. I may have to use another sub T here.
You know, it's like in Super Mario Brothers 3 where you just got to ride the boot, you know? You got to knock out one of those Goombas and take the boot from him.
Yeah.
So, doesn't matter if it slows you down.
And that part I don't really mind, because... the part that I skipped it on was because it's in the sludge, and it's really slow to move through that.
Yeah.
Aldo does make a point, though. It is kind of meta having a robot in a mech.
Ah, damn. I did not mean to take a hit there, but that's okay.
No Hadouken.
Nah, not for this guy. Although there is a little trick there when he's gonna throw the birds at you. If you move off the screen, they'll disappear.
Ah. Good to know. Fucking great book. What's the best Mega Man appearance in a non-Mega Man game? Of course, he wants us to talk about Tekken versus Street Fighter.
Well, and no,
Versus Street Fighter.
no Mega Man talk. This is Mega Man X.
Yeah, that's Mega Man. Only talk about Mega Man X.
We're not looking for discount Mega Man X.
It's all good. I'm just really bad at the original Mega Man games.
All right, I'm gonna drop a bunch of shout-outs for everyone who just came in.
Cool.
So we are doing a run of Mega Man X 1, 2, and 3. My good friend Mike, who's at the top right of the stream, he is playing the games for us, while Gino, second in the stream, Frank right below him, and of course me at the bottom, are commenting and trying to be as funny and informative as possible. And I hope we're succeeding.
Yeah. So back to actually talking about the game. This is the second Sigma stage, and you have to fight this robotic face, which is really annoying because as you destroy the parts, it gets more aggressive, and eventually gets to where this is the only option. Yes. What color eye is it where it moves and also
Blue.
shoots? Okay.
That one's annoying.
All right. Shout outs for everyone. Woo! I really need to get either a moderator or an auto mod to take care of that for me. One of these days I'll do it. Thank you guys for dropping in. I really appreciate it. It's nice to have good people in stream, especially people who enjoy retro games like we do.
I'd mod for you, Bobby, but you stream too often.
You may be right.
It's like, oh man, he's doing it again this week?
Oh no, Small Keep said I better not fail at being informative. Oh, and he brings up that I am a teacher. Damn it, he's right. Hey, no problem, Dales. Appreciate you finally being able to make a stream, man.
Wasn't paying attention for some reason.
Bobby was talking.
Actually, he wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Well, not when I screwed up.
Oh, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. What did you screw up? I missed that.
He got hit.
I took a hit, and I couldn't Hadouken the guy.
Hadouken, oh. Well, Kuma said something about cutting off its nose. Did you cut off the armadillo's nose?
No.
I didn't know you could do that.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Kuma was saying it. I don't know what he was referring to, so.
Which boss is this? Oh, okay, I can't use the Hadouken.
Hey, Navigator's here too. What's up, Navigator? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Dale's. Frank is wearing an Evo shirt. He and another friend of ours. What was it? Last year you guys went to Evo? In Las Vegas?
Yeah, it was 2019, the last year that they.
Yeah, the last
live.
physical one. So he went to the last possible physical Evo because who knows? Maybe they'll continue doing it digitally. Of course.
Well, plus the controversy with the with one of the founders, like the sexual assault.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
So the Evo brand has been tainted.
It's gonna get canceled.
You know, here's my one comment for people who complain about cancel culture. Now, like, if you're in the spotlight and if you do something that brings a negative public perception of you, I mean, any company's gonna dump you. Like, you're like, if you have that much attention on you, like, hey, maybe you just don't do crappy things.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, don't be an asshole.
Plus, it's entertainment.
Hey, Hadouken.
Nobody owes you any sort of audience. Like, it's entertainment.
Yep.
If you lose your audience, that's it. Tough crap.
Yep.
Like, nobody owes you.
So Dale's is saying like he hopes they can really, what do you call it? What's the word I was looking for? To fix up the brand. There's another term I was trying to think of though, but yeah,
Rebrand?
Repair.
just rebrand, right? Just go with a whole new name.
No, yeah. I mean,
you got me.
the Evo itself, I think, will still recover. Like, I think it'll be fine. They'll just have to distance themselves from that dude. I forgot what the hell his name was.
I think Navigator Bowman said it was Cuellar, John Cuellar or something like that.
Yeah.
Joey Cuellar. Well,
Yeah.
that's how we pronounce it. I don't know if it's pronounced differently on Evo, but Cuellar. Joey
Cuellar.
Queller.
Yeah.
Do they pronounce the L's? Oh yes, Navigator, rehabilitate. That's the word I was looking for. I hope they rehabilitate the brand.
Yeah. Well, it's got the brand recognition as it is, so.
Yeah, and I mean it would be difficult to start over
Yeah.
with a different name. And I mean, if they change the name, people would see what it is, just trying to cover up. Better to just try to rehabilitate it.
Yeah.
See, now I'm going to be
plus-
using that word all night.
Actually, it's funny too because remember, like with all the controversy this year with the Smash community, with like the underage,
Yeah.
you know,
The,
stuff like that.
Dealing with having underage fans that they take advantage of. But I mean, we see that all the time on YouTube with two YouTubers too, and of course
Yeah.
they claim like, "Oh, I didn't know she was underage." Like, come on.
Yeah. There you go.
Man, I'm not able to do the Hadoukens as well tonight.
Did it involve Scott Steiner? Tell you one thing, man. That Scott Steiner's math promo in TNA still one of the greatest promos I've ever seen.
Right. Yeah, definitely the fighting game community will keep something going even if it's not through Evo.
Yeah.
That will definitely never die.
Well, Capcom has their whole Capcom Pro Tour and events, and especially since they have all the online stuff right now. I think it's really hard for the Smash community because the Nintendo Online isn't that reliable, right?
Yeah, well, it's not only that, but there's also the issue with a lot of the Smash fans just, continue to fight to have Melee as the main game, and not having as much of a willingness to bring up the Ultimate version in. But then it doesn't help that when they were having that event, earlier this month, that Nintendo canceled it because, they were using illegal versions of Melee in order to play it online. And so they forced them to cancel that event. And then there's the other debacle with, what was it? There's some other thing that they were supporting and then they backed out of it the last minute or something. I can't remember. Probably someone in chat will remind me what it was.
But you look at me and you look at Samoa Joe and you can see that's not normal. So while you only normally have a 33% chance, with my 70% or 75%, oh man, that promo is just so funny.
Navigator saying the Smash community does some illegal shit. Yeah, that's true.
And the brawl gave them bad taste in their mouth. You know what? I don't blame them for that. Because you know what? I never really noticed the tripping, but I guess I didn't play Brawl enough.
There's tripping?
Well, you just randomly trip when you're dashing, apparently.
Oh.
Or running. Which I never really noticed, but...
I haven't played that game in so long.
Yeah. My favorite is still the original.
Yeah.
Just give me the original.
I like the new one.
Oh, I do like Ultimate.
I still haven't played that one as much.
Navigator Bowman was talking about, the Nintendo was 100% the right to cancel that night. I agree. I mean, they own the rights to it. I mean, it's their deal as far as, or they own it. So, I mean, I guess it's just kind of one of those things where that community can be one way or the other. They're either extremely supportive or they're extremely toxic to Nintendo. depending on whether they get what they want out of it.
Yeah.
So, I guess it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I just play these games for fun, so I mean that's the thing. If I'm not having fun doing it, then why am I going to do it? And seeing some of these people play Smash, they don't look like they're having fun. I mean, I know what's on the line for some of them, but
when you get to that level, they're playing it so much,
all
the time.
I guess the one thing I'm not thinking of is, well, like I said, they put so much even of their own money into the travel and the not only that, the travel, the staying, and then trying to win money at those events. So, but ultimately, I mean, they still don't own the rights to the game to do it the way they were trying to do with the one earlier.
Yeah. I fucked up. Sorry.
But on the other hand, people are kind of hoping that if Nintendo sees their fans doing this, they're hoping Nintendo would either look the other way or say, hey, what can we do to help you guys out? But come on, Nintendo's never been that way.
Yeah.
They're the Disney of the gaming community.
Video gaming is, yeah. Well, I mean, people are still going to give Nintendo their money just like Disney, so it like they don't have to support them. They don't. I mean, like Smash Ultimate still sold really well. Same with what's it called? The one before that, the Smash Brothers U.
Yeah. Hey, good night, Panic. You take care. Thanks for dropping in.
Good night. You are absolutely right, Navigator Bowman.
Corporations
are not your friends. Nope, they are not. And you don't owe them loyalty either.
I don't know, man. He's not doing much with that big green stick.
Yeah, it's just for show.
Makes sense.
I know. The only time he used it was to hit you once to take away your Hadouken.
Yeah, I hate that I didn't get him with that, because it takes so long to kill him in that form compared to all the other enemies.
Yeah, I have to agree with Navigator. He does say that Sega ain't Nintendo, and he makes a good point, because Sega, on the other hand, has done the opposite, and they embrace their fan base. Especially with hiring the guy who created which Sonic game was it? Was it Generations or
wasn't it Mania?
Mania? There you go. I mean, that guy was making Sonic games, and then there's lots of Sonic fan games that Sega doesn't take them down, but Nintendo will take down any fan games of any sort. I mean, it's like when I was excited about another Metroid 2 remake finally got released after the guy worked on it for 9-10 years, for Nintendo to immediately have it taken down. Even though they knew the guy had been working on it this whole time, they waited until he put it up for him to finally, do a cease and desist. So, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird the way Nintendo does things.
This is not good, man. I may die right now. I've never had to use that many sub-Ts. Like, the RNG in this battle is really bad right now.
Oh, that's right. Navigator clarified they did contract him to make the game. They didn't hire him for the company. That's right.
Fuck! God damn
shit.
it.
Oh no, our first unintentional death.
Well, what was it? Who played? You played Sonic 4, right, Mike?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah. Because there was like episode 1 and episode 2 that was released, right? That was it?
Shit, I thought there were 3.
I don't remember. Like, I just remember when the first one came out and you played it and you're just like, it's a game with Sonic in it.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed. I don't think a lot of people were.
Navigator, it's funny that you say that about Sony and Nintendo are strictly Japanese companies, or unapologetically Japanese. But, like in Sony's case, they're a big international corporation, right? And they have different sects. It's not just gaming. They have TVs. They have all kinds of technology. But Nintendo, on the other hand, has one brand, and yet they still act like a Sony company where they're unapologetic about the way they do things. And because I think people have such a personal connection with Nintendo because they have that one brand, which is why people get so furious when they make the business decisions that they do. While on the
Yeah.
other hand, Sega, because they're like Nintendo where they only have this one brand and they do the opposite, you know, fans of course would be more that's why there's so many forgiving Sonic fans despite all the horrific Sonic games that have been unleashed upon us.
Yeah. Spoderman. You know,
Oh no kidding. I
So-
mean, yeah, PlayStation's their bread and butter. I'm just saying that their company's built on all these other things before PlayStation was brought in. Unlike Nintendo, where the company's international population or popularity is based on the gaming system that they created, even though the company existed, you know, for almost 100 years before that.
yeah.
We're getting into podcast territory here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, and like with Sony, I still prefer Sony gaming consoles, you know, all the PlayStations compared to the Xbox, and it's primarily because of that 360 debacle, man. Like, I love. Okay, when it comes to the PS2 and the original Xbox, I actually prefer the playing anything that was ported to both on the Xbox. I mean, the PS2 had a better library, obviously, overall, but because the Xbox was, you know, a little bit stronger, came out a little bit later, the games were usually running better on there. Not always, but they usually were. And then, so the first thing I bought was the 360, and, you know, I went through five systems, and Microsoft just really just put a sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Although I do still have an Xbox 360, I have that Star Wars one, and then I do have the Cyberpunk Xbox One X, but I don't play my Xboxes like at all anymore.
Yeah, but it is amazing how, despite how bad the Xbox 360 did, Microsoft was still able to recover enough, though. It makes you wonder, you know, how much money they actually lost, and with it already being a multi-billion-dollar company from all their other products. You know, I don't think Sony could survive something like that if the PlayStation, you know, if one of the PlayStation systems did as badly as that Xbox 360 did. Because
Yep.
Manic makes a good point where, yeah, Sony used to be a progressor, right? They used to push things, you know. They created new materials that people, or new equipment that people love. But now they rely solely on PlayStation. And all the equipment they create, like their TVs, are in support of the PlayStation, right? So in a way, they're no longer the progressor. And I mean, even if you look at the PlayStation, like people are making a big deal about how amazing the controller is. And no doubt, I'm sure it's great. But you also have to think that Sony wasn't the one who made the controller. It was the same company who put that HD Rumble and the Switch Joy-Cons, right? It's just a much more advanced version of that. So they're not really progressing anything. They're just trying to, you know, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess, you know, just try to stay one step ahead, but they're playing dangerously because none of their other business
All right, I'm
areas are making
Sorry to interrupt. but
bucks.
Hey, Mike just beat Mega Man X1.
And that's what we're
wasn't
here
listening to
for.
anything you guys
Woo!
were saying.
It's probably better that
Yeah.
you shut us out on that.
I don't know. You know, the $600 price tag. Like, I don't buy launch systems as it is. I mean, I don't see the point, the appeal, because like, oh, I can play all this stuff right away. It's like I mean, I'm older. I can wait. I don't have to play everything right away.
So you guys want to see the end of this, or should I just jump into 2?
Well, we can go ahead and start
You
our
wanna take a
break. Yeah,
Yeah, we
go
can
ahead
start a
and
break.
take a break, and I'll just let it run, and then I'll go to the be right back screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break too. Be back in 5.
$599. I know, it's freaking ridiculous.
But you know what? You got to remember too is that at the time it was also giving you a Blu-ray player,
Right.
and then also if you bought the 60 gig, it was also PS2 backwards compatible
Right.
and PS1. So,
But
I
it
mean, not to
wasn't.
say that I would have spent that money, but
It wasn't even that made it expensive, though. What actually made it expensive was the cell processor that they designed themselves in that system. That's why it was so freaking expensive. And that's why they went back, instead of designing their own processors like with the PS3. I can't remember what they used in the PS4 and what they're using in the PS5, but they're using third parties, so that way they can save some money on that without having to put all that development into it.
Yeah.
But I mean, then we come back to the same point. As this technology gets more complex, you know, there's a stronger possibility that if you buy day one equipment, that it's going to fail you in the long run. And like Aldo said, I won't buy day one stuff, or like you said, anymore. The only reason I have a day one PS4 is because my family got it for me for Christmas, right?
Yeah.
And I got a Switch because, I mean, I'm a Nintendo fanboy. I'm going to get Nintendo hardware the first day it comes out if I can. But, you know, I don't always do that. So, yeah, it is.
Yeah. You know, well, I mean, and Nintendo's very reliable too. Like, as far as their customer service goes, so
AMD.
if you have on the PS4 and PS5.
Yeah, he's saying the PS5. I think he's saying the PS5 at AMD, but he may be referring to PS4. I'm not sure.
Oh, hey, thanks, Dales. Really appreciate it. If you like this, you should definitely listen to our podcasts.
Yeah, thanks, Dales.
But with Nintendo products, yeah, like getting them on launch, it makes sense, because usually there's not going to be huge improvements on them. Like, what you're getting on day one has been in development for so long. I mean, you think about all the systems they came up before. I mean, you still have working original Nintendos, and you know those things came out 35 years ago. That's some pretty good hardware.
Yeah. But again, we come back to the simplicity of the hardware, right? The simpler the hardware is, the longer it's going to last. And that isn't to mean it's not complex, but that's what I'm saying. Whereas this hardware gets more complex, it has more moving parts, it has more things that it can do. There's more opportunities for it to fail, which is the issue with Cyberpunk 2077 that people are bringing up. That, there's this conversation about how they developed the game where everything essentially is part of this large mesh that interacts with each other, and if any part of that mesh fails, that's why you have all these multiple layers of failure in a game like 2077, because that mesh hadn't been perfected yet. And so hopefully with the patches they'll fix that up, but that's the same issue you run into with these consoles. So I mean, it is what it is, but like, it's not like, the PS5 is having glitches, is having issues, but at the same time it's not doing anything that previous systems haven't done. But because it's such a well-known product, people are going to make a bigger deal about it than what it is, especially since the 360 release, or failure. Like, look at the Switch, right? The Switch had problems initially, but the percentage of people that experienced those problems were not any worse than with a general release product. And from my knowledge, it's here with the PS5 now. Sony may not be releasing all their numbers, or they haven't released any numbers. We don't know. Just like Microsoft never released numbers of the actual failures. But then again, I mean,
well, with the 360, if I'm not mistaken, they did release the numbers later on, and it came out to about a 40% failure rate for all those launch 360 systems.
Okay. Well, I've heard estimates of up to 60, but that was not using any official data from Microsoft. So. Yeah,
honestly, I hate being the unreliable sourcer, but it's on an article that I read.
It's just hearsay.
3-4 years ago. Yeah, so I apologize if my numbers are off, but I'm remembering something that I read years ago. So.
We're all Dale's loved one now because he made Grumpy mad.
Uh-oh.
Navigator, I was going back and looking at the chat. Yeah, the Series X is a very powerful machine. To me, the only thing that's holding back Microsoft is really their inability to get third parties to develop games specifically for their software.
But you got to think too, like, they're buying up game studios now, so they don't have to worry about that. I mean, they own Bethesda now, so.
Yeah, I mean, if they play it smart, they will. I mean, it's interesting because one of the worries of them buying a company like Mojang for Minecraft, the people were worried they was going to become an Xbox exclusive, and they haven't done that. And it's still a moneymaker for them. I mean, it's a smart way to do it. So, I mean...
No, I mean, it totally makes sense to not keep it exclusive, because, like, the Xbox I mean, it has the appeal of the Game Pass. Like, I mean, you
Right.
got one, and that Game Pass has already, paid for itself
Right.
3 times over. Plus, if they're releasing it for other systems, that's way more bank that they're going to be pulling in, as opposed to limiting it to one system. And I understand the point of exclusives. Like, it is to get people to buy just that system. Hey, but as far as the gaming industry goes, I think it really does it's not very consumer friendly because then you're having to buy multiple systems. A lot of people, can't do that or don't want to do that, which totally makes sense. But yeah, Nintendo's the only console so exclusive. I don't know, because Sony's got so many first party games and stuff like that. You got like Last of Us and God of War and Horizon.
Spider-Man,
Horizon Zero Dawn's on PSC, right?
On PC, yeah.
PC,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, they have Street Fighter 5 on there. PC and PS4 was all it came out on.